we have new information about an officer-involved shooting from earlier this month. Colorado Springs police just released this body camera footage. You may remember this happened nearly 3 weeks ago in the area of Delta Drive. That fire is burning tonight. It is about 80 miles northwest of Colorado Springs. It all started on Tuesday night and has burned about 472 acres and is about 35% contained as of that last update. A few days, the funeral home that has been the center of a massive investigation will be torn down. Last year in October, nearly 200 bodies were found improperly stored in Return to Nature Funeral Home in Penrose. Drug officials in the state of Colorado tell us that they have set a new record for the amount of fentanyl they seized off of the streets this year. Not a record they are celebrating though tonight. Only 2 milligrams of that synthetic opioid can be deadly. This evening, the country is in mourning after former President Jimmy Carter's passing was announced just hours ago. Carter's son shares that he died in his home in Plains, Georgia at the age of 100. Carter was the oldest living U.S. president, and you may remember this man, Stephen Walker, went missing earlier this month in the Cimarron Hills area under what police are calling suspicious circumstances. Now, police say they found a car connected to the case near Hartselle, which led them to the search for 2 persons of interest in that case. That is John Morris and Haley Cole. Also near Hartselle, police tell us they found a body. See a good amount of snowfall overnight, and if you were out on the roads throughout the day, conditions were just a little bit slick. However, as we head into the overnight hours, those roads could become a lot more icy, making for some seriously dangerous conditions. Now, we do have team coverage tonight. Blake Salmon is outside keeping an active eye on the ice we will expect to see on the roads. But first, let's get a look at our forecast with meteorologist Josephine Sage. Plus, that they are looking for a man they say is responsible for a shooting near downtown Colorado Springs. Reports of gunshots were heard right around 2 a.m. We have an 11 breaking news alert coming right out of East Pueblo this evening. A child is injured after a shooting that police say likely stemmed from a bike theft. They also tell us that it involves a barricaded suspect. State Patrol is investigating at least 7 fatal crashes across the state of Colorado in the last 3 days alone, including one at Fort Carson. Police tell us that one man is now behind bars following a standoff this afternoon near downtown Colorado Springs. We also have the latest on a fire that is still burning tonight on the east side of Colorado Springs. Today, there were some flare-ups on the Meridian fire, which sparked yesterday afternoon. Tonight is actually the longest night of the entire year, and many in our community are coming together to remember those who lost their lives to homelessness. Now, here in Colorado Springs, 101 people died this year alone. A multi-billion-dollar fast food corporation tells us that they are cutting ties with the Taylor Farms facility right here in Colorado Springs. The place, the FDA says, is likely the source of that contamination. As we inch closer to Christmas and Hanukkah, many of you may be doing some last-minute shopping. I know I am. Local businesses in downtown Colorado Springs tell us that they are seeing some of their busiest days of the year right now and are so thrilled to see so many people turn to them instead of big retailers. Lost in a heartbreaking fashion this morning against the Kansas City Chiefs by only 2 points. What was that score? 16-14.